Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the morning show. Good
Welcome.
morning, Andy.
I know you're a little tired after our vacation to Hastings, Michigan last night.
The sign at the city limits of Hastings says, "Welcome to Hastings, middle of nowhere."
You know, Brandon, you could get in a little bit of trouble if you were in Hastings.
Yeah.
One, if you were at the game and had to go to the bathroom,
Okay.
that'd be a problem.
Okay.
Well, there's two, but they're
Single use.
single-use locks. So people were taking too long of time. But if you had to go to the bathroom between Hastings and a drive to Marshall, or you had to get gas, there's no gas, there's no bathroom, you'd be out of luck. There's snow drifts. We almost blew off the road 20 times, Brandon.
Oh boy.
It was very dangerous.
Glad you made it back.
Yes,
safe.
Andy
you.
and I went to Hastings last night for his daughter Ella's basketball
Yeah, it was
game,
fun.
and it was a long trip.
Very
I'm
long.
glad we took snacks.
Oh,
Did you
you?
go take snacks? We stopped at the
Oh, yeah,
new-
I did. I brought an Uncrustable.
Yeah, we stopped at the new Kelly Express on Michigan and Robinson, which got a really nice review from Ken Wyatt today on Facebook. Ken, nice review of the Kelly Express, new Kelly Express. It's awesome. Check it out. Right now, 27 degrees, wind chill 20. Now, you might have noticed some schools north and west of us closed today due to the strong winds and drifting snow. We encountered a lot of that last night.
Right. I can say from experience that that is actually very dangerous. I hadn't had much experience that before, but with the county roads I was traveling last night, some of those snow drifts actually just took me into the other lane of oncoming traffic. So very dangerous.
The winds will be strong again today, but not as strong as yesterday. 29-mile-an-hour winds. We had gusts stronger than 45 miles an hour yesterday, and there were numerous power outages. Not so many here, but again to our west and to our north.
Let's see what it looks like outside. Currently, crisp, cold. Very crispy and cold out right now. Beautiful.
Beautiful.
You can almost see Ann Arbor today.
On a clear day, you can see
Grass Lake.
tax season has arrived. Starting today, the IRS and the state of Michigan are accepting and processing your 2024 income tax returns, and they will continue to do so through April 15th, unless
Unless you just don't file them.
there's some executive order that's going to shut down the IRS. You'd never know.
Have you ever met anyone that worked for the IRS?
I have.
Really? Well, other than the person that was your caseworker. Other than your caseworker, do you actually have an acquaintance that works for the IRS?
No.
No one does.
The sooner you file, the sooner you get your refund. Nearly 2/3 of Americans who filed taxes got a refund last year. And the average refund amount, guess what it is?
$1,500.
$3,100.
Oh, interesting.
So file early, file often.
File early and file often, or file for an extension. Our show today is brought to you by Jackson Catholic Schools. Thanks to Jackson Catholic Schools for helping us bring you today's morning show and every morning show on JTV. It's Catholic Schools Week over at the Catholic schools here in Jackson. They have an all-school mass today, which your niece and nephew will be attending. Check that out. All are welcome.
At 9:30.
Yeah, like in 5 minutes.
Yeah, you could make it.
Yeah, you can make it if you leave right now. Yesterday we were talking about working out, something that I think we all need to do a little bit more of. Right now at the YMCA, you can work out for free. You can get a free 7-day trial while you try the Y Start Your Wellness Journey today. Visit jacksonymca.org. Aren't you doing something? An activity?
I am. Check out the Y. It's beautiful. You can go and work out with people like John Stewart. John Stewart. He works
From the daily program?
No,
Oh, John Stewart.
John Stewart.
From a businessman, John Stewart.
Yeah, Jackson businessman.
Jackson businessman.
Clark Lake's John Stewart.
Jackson businessman, John Stewart.
From the Meridian Group.
Very good, very
Yeah.
good. There's a city council meeting tonight. And that's it. Next. I wondered why David Rice wasn't in yet, and I thought, well, maybe it was because of last night's game, and then I saw we have a city council meeting. But last night's game was unbelievable on JTV, presented by Minuteman Sewer and Drain. Northwest, they almost knocked off the Titans. It was a close one, 60-55. Great game on JTV. Shout out to our entire broadcast crew. And thank you to the Northwest Athletic Department for their wonderful hospitality last night. We certainly appreciate it. This Friday, we are out at Grass Lake. And we're going to hopefully have the doubleheader of the boys and girls. Girls first, boys second. Grass Lake. Are they still undefeated? Yeah? See, this is why we need David Rice. I think they're still undefeated.
We believe so. I saw them play last week. They're really good.
They're very good. Their coach, Marshawn Norris, is coming in today to be on the David Rice Show podcast with David and Adam. So excited to hear that. Watch.
Very low-key coach.
He is very low key.
Pretty low-key.
Yeah,
Low-key,
he is.
yeah.
Yeah, he is pretty low key. Pretty chill.
Yeah.
Check that out. That'll be on Wednesday's David Rice Show.
Can we change the name of the show again?
We change the name of the show every week.
Oh,
This is just a
thing.
thing. Yeah, it's just a thing. Right now, the Monday Mornings podcast is all new with Mark Olenek. Mark's a venture capitalist who is currently the co-owner of Harvest Solar here in Jackson. Check that out on YouTube, Facebook, or jtv.tv.
Last week, the Academy Award nominations were announced, and we have long movie trivia for you today,
Oh.
Andy.
Boy.
At a staggering runtime of 3 hours and 35 minutes, The Brutalist, a movie I will never see, is the longest film nominated for Best Picture at the Oscars this year. But it is not the longest movie to have won the Best Picture. What is the longest movie to ever win the Best Picture Oscar in the history of the Oscars? Hint, it's from last century.
Last century, interesting. It's on the tip of my tongue.
I don't know if you've seen it.
What is it?
Gone with the
I was
Wind.
going to say that.
Gone with the Wind.
I was going to
Yes.
say that.
Yes.
I was going to say that.
We had pictures of them too, but
Brandon, have you seen Gone with the Wind?
Never.
No. Is there a whale in that?
Gone with the Wind has a runtime of 3 hours and 54 minutes.
Who could possibly?
I had no idea it was that long. I've never seen it, and that's why.
It's too long.
It's too long.
Could you imagine acting in that movie? I couldn't imagine acting in any movie. I've decided I'm not watching the Super Bowl.
Well, for years, JTV has suggested that we have the Monday after Super Bowl Monday, as a company holiday. Well, this year, for the first time, it is a company holiday.
I know.
But it's somewhat anticlimactic.
It is. Everyone's pleased. Brandon's reaction yesterday on the show was priceless. He was shocked. But everyone's excited. Really excited about that. So, we're taking a quality of life day.
Yeah.
Unpaid, right? Just so
May
you
not
know.
watch the Super Bowl, but
I
I
know.
Day off.
You don't have to. You do not have to watch the Super
So the
Bowl.
original idea was we anticipated the lines were going
We did. Yeah, we
But-
did.
No.
We did anticipate that the lines were going to be there, but they're not. The Home Builder Show, the Home and Garden Show, is coming up February 21st to the 23rd, and you can get tickets right now. Visit the HBA Facebook page for more tickets. The Sportsman's Banquet is coming up. The Jackson College Sportsman's Banquet is coming up. That is on Saturday, February 8th. It's a great time out at Jackson College. Tickets are only $55, and great raffles, great chances to win at the Vic Kewis Fieldhouse, and all the money raised goes to support the fine athletic programs at Jackson College.
Detroit Public School students are going back to school. How about this? You know, for years, the Detroit Public School students, they weren't going to school because their schools were horrible.
It's a tough district.
Yeah, well, they are giving $200 gift cards for perfect attendance.
$200?
Yes.
perfect
And-
attendance for the whole year?
And it's for every 2-week period they
Oh.
have perfect attendance.
Oh,
So they have
that's-
the potential for the next 2 months of earning $1,000. They're paying kids $1,000
So we're paying kids to go to school
to go to school
in Detroit. In Detroit.
in Detroit.
Who's donating the gift cards?
Well, we're paying for it, I'm sure. I mean, it's like
Are they Visa gift cards?
tax money. I don't know.
That's ridiculous. Unbelievable. Huh.
So
That's mind-boggling.
if you want to earn money,
That's one way for parents for sure to get their kids to school. I
Yeah.
hate to say it, as sad as that is, but hey, I'm not gonna drag my kid to school for anything less than $200 a week. So there you go. Unbelievable. Jackson Toy Show is coming up this weekend. All the great collections will be on display, and you get a chance to do some shopping this Saturday, February 1st, at the American One Event Center. This Saturday, visit MidMichiganSupershows.com.
have you bought eggs lately?
No, I'm lactose intolerant.
I was at Meijer the other day, and for some reason they stopped putting things on the shelves.
Well, are you talking about the cage-free eggs?
Well, the cage-free eggs. There's a misconception that because Michigan is now requiring cage-free eggs, that the prices have gone up. It's not because of that. In fact, it's because of the bird flu, and all states have cage-free eggs.
I like
Kroger,
my eggs caged.
McDonald's, they won't. Walmart, Meijer, they will not buy eggs that are not cage-free. So there's a legislator who's trying to reverse our law that would eliminate the cage-free eggs, but then no one would buy them.
Who's that legislator?
The legislature is Lana Tice from Brighton.
Oh, God.
So she's misinformed.
No.
Surprising. Yes. Yes.
Unbelievable. Brandon,
Eggs, $6.95 in the Midwest.
Have you ever had a caged egg?
Caged eggs. We've had caged eggs our whole life. Now they're caged.
Many times. You have many times.
You can't.
I bet
tell.
you couldn't tell the difference.
I don't think I would.
I bet
You
couldn't
can't tell the difference.
They're still selling cage eggs and
Don't look for egg prices to go down anytime soon. So that's it.
Enough about eggs. Let's get to the scoreboard.
By the way, the containers that say extra large eggs, they are not extra large.
I don't like eggs.
Who are you trying to fool? And a lot of recipes say 2 large eggs. Well, they're not large anymore. I don't know what. Everything else is large.
You
but-
should run for Congress and get some of these problems sorted out. All right, back to the scores here from last night. Girls basketball, Michigan Center, no problem with Concord. And we had the close one last night, Lumen Christi over at Northwest by 5. Columbia, no problem with Manchester. Here's what's coming up on deck for tonight. We've got a lot of basketball action. We'll be out and about, photos and more. Full bowling schedule. Thank you to the Center for Family Health. The center opening the door to health care for all.
You know, when you order 2 scrambled eggs at a restaurant, you get a lot. But when you make 2 scrambled eggs at home, it's not very much.
Really?
Why is that?
I think they're using more than what you
Do
think.
you think so?
I think they're
so,
large
too.
eggs.
I think when you order 2 scrambled eggs, I think they're throwing a third one.
See,
in
I don't have this problem because I do not order
there. You don't need eggs
eggs. No, I
that
don't.
you know of.
Well, I mean, I'll have them if it's an ingredient in something. I have to. I can't just completely avoid eggs.
Like cake.
Well, I don't eat cake.
That's true.
So, or things like that. At Allskate right now, you can book your business party, and our group is discussing this right now. We'd like to do a fun team building activity. See who the best skater is at your office. See who the best laser tag player is at your office. Fun event for the whole company. You can book that right now by visiting allskate.net. And that'd be a great afternoon or morning to go do with your office staff. It'd be fun.
It would. Let's do it.
Let's do it. We'll do it Monday after the Super Bowl.
You know when you order Diet Coke at a restaurant and they say, is Pepsi okay? No, it's not. But at Costco, they're switching from Pepsi to Coke. So I thought we'd ask you, how well do you know your fountain drinks at chain restaurants.
Oh, well, this
So,
should be fine. I should be
will
okay.
give you the chain restaurant. You tell me whether it's
Pepsi or Coke?
right.
Love it.
McDonald's,
Coke.
correct. Taco Bell,
Pepsi.
correct. Panera Bread,
I'll be damned. Pepsi.
Pepsi. Chick-fil-A,
Coke.
correct. Burger King,
Coke.
correct. Applebee's,
Coke.
Pepsi. Culver's,
Pepsi and Applebee's.
I'll have a Pepsi, please.
Will you?
One large Pepsi. And a Brutus beer.
Right.
Culver's,
That's Coke.
Coke. That's right.
Wow.
Yeah.
Any other ones?
Remember? No.
Raising
you
Cane's?
you used to see Coke trucks around.
You didn't ask Wendy's.
I didn't want to say Wendy's.
Wendy's used to be Coke.
It's not anymore?
Are you kidding me?
What is it?
I'm pretty sure it's Pepsi.
Are you sure?
Or maybe it used to be Pepsi.
Coke.
It used to be Pepsi.
The-
Also, I haven't drank Diet Coke in a while, but the Wendy's Diet Coke is not the same as the other Diet Cokes.
no.
It's
No.
not good.
Well, then you go inside and use the fountain drink, and then it's like half syrup's gone, so
Yeah.
it's like,
So that's why I don't go inside.
yeah.
Yeah. I've been inside the Wendy's since they had that super buffet, which was
Yeah.
delicious.
I miss the Super Buffet.
Oh, I miss that so much.
That's
It
the
was
last
so
time
good.
I was in a Wendy's.
Yeah.
Can
Last
you go
time-
into a Wendy's? Is the dining room open at a Wendy's now?
Oh, yeah.
Sometimes.
Yeah. I dine, well, from coaching over the years, that's when you dine in these restaurants.
Are they doing landscaping at the Wendy's yet? It seems like they abandoned that during
no,
the pandemic.
I don't, I'm not sure. I'm not sure which Wendy's you're talking about.
All of them.
Oh, interesting. The
Is
Mich-
there-
well,
Is there more? Go ahead.
I have more.
Yeah.
The Michigan Department of Corrections is hiring right here, right now, and they're looking for good employees just like yourself for information and to find out a list of what jobs are available right here in town. Visit michigan.gov/MDOC jobs today. Great pay and benefits, and they will hire you immediately.
Who's on the show today?
We have a wonderful show lined up. With us is Todd Daisy from Lamers Heating and Air Conditioning, and they're celebrating 60 years. Todd joins us right after this break.